Welcome to Opinion Journal. I'm Mary Kissel. Presidential second terms always have their share of scandals, but this one has had quite a number, from the IRS to Benghazi and more. We're very lucky to have the president and CEO of the polling company Inc. Women Trend, Kellyanne Conway, here to talk about what has happened to the poll numbers. Kellyanne, thanks so much for being on the show. I want to look first at a specific scandal, Benghazi. We're going to put those numbers up on the screen. We have 41% of Democrats saying that they think the administration is covering this up. How does that bode for the president?
Well, that's really the key number here, Mary, along with really 6 in 10 independents. If the president loses independence, then he's really lost the legacy of a second term. Why? Because this is a man who ran in 2008 on being transparent, post-partisan, in fact, nonpartisan. And if Barack Obama and his administration, even Hillary Clinton as the former Secretary of State presiding over Benghazi at the time, if they are seen as, quote, just other politicians, they really lose what's been very special about them to a number of Americans, including independents. I have to credit the Democrats in this poll for, bucking the party line and saying that they believe there's a cover-up. They're very disappointed in this president for any number of reasons, and progressives do not think he's one of them. Progressives do not think Hillary Clinton is one of them. They waited for Gitmo to close, get out of Iraq and Afghanistan yesterday already.
It didn't happen.
Public option, and now this on top of it. And so,
okay, well, let's look at the president's favorable and unfavorable numbers. September 2012, unfavorable ratings 45%, but if you look at the latest numbers in June, it's only 46%. So, really, have the polls has he really been hurt this badly by these scandals? Looking at that,
a little bit, because the key there, Mary, is what happened to his approval and disapproval in December. He actually had a 20% delta. It went from a net positive 4% favorable to net positive 20% favorable. This is after the election, after he's reelected, and this is after the Newtown tragedy. And what's happened since then is that he wasn't able to, cash in and leverage the gun control legislation that he wanted. He's, I think, bereft in this scandalabra, if you will. And what's happened is now his disapproval rating is back where it was when he was seen as a politician, as a candidate for president.
Okay, well, let's talk about candidates, because everybody likes to talk about the presidential race. We're going to go to the Democratic contenders for 2016. It's all about Hillary. Hillary Clinton. 61% of Democrats say that she is the pick. Is it even a contest? Can anybody else run against her?
Yes, this is a poll that we conducted in New Hampshire of likely voters, Democratic primary voters, for the Center for American Freedom. And what we found is 61% of Democrats would say they'd vote for Hillary. About 1 in 5 are still undecided. So what is it they still need to know about Joe Biden and Hillary is a big question. But Mary, I think everybody's reading these polls the wrong way. They're saying it's all Hillary. What if Hillary doesn't run? The Democrats are in deep, serious trouble if she doesn't.
Okay, but Kellyanne, what if she does run? I mean, you look at, there was another poll out that showed Hillary beating Marco Rubio in Florida.
That doesn't surprise me.
Rubio State.
It doesn't surprise me.
Shouldn't
She's
that
much better
worry
known.
Republicans?
If he's the nominee, sure. but that doesn't surprise me. Look, Mary, it's very simple, though. She's seen as Hillary Clinton. She's seen as a former First Lady, a former Secretary of State. She's not seen as a Democratic nominee. She's not seen as a candidate. Those numbers will really dissipate rapidly if, again, she becomes another politician.
Okay, well, we want to have you on the show again as we look towards 2016, maybe even 2014.
The moment she announces, Mary, she's not running, I'll be here.
Okay, fine.
Thank
Kellyanne
you.
Conway, thank you so much for being on the show.